Hey, hello, leaders. This is Paul, and welcome back to Run to Your Leadership Challenges. This is the daily show that equips team leaders to lead through the challenges they face every day. So today, I'm still talking about self-assessments, and I want to talk about blind spots today. And today, I want to talk about other assessments. I told you earlier in the week I would. Well, there's one assessment called the 4 lenses. And this is pretty good. This is one that I got from a student of mine at Webster University. And they told me about this. And it has these 4 color sheets that come with it. So if I was to compare these, the blue in this 4 lenses would be the S. The C would be the gold. The I would be the orange. And the green would be the D on the disc. So, it has this breakdown here. It's pretty cool. It goes through all this, and you take this kit. You can take this assessment. I got this little booklet, and it tells you your results. Again, the best thing about self-assessments are the fact that it allows you to know yourself on a much deeper level, and that is the very most critical first step, I believe, in becoming a great leader. And because you have to know yourself, you have to know all of your tendencies. You have to know your strengths, your weaknesses, your communication styles, the way you make decisions, the way you, the way you deal with people, the way you handle people. All of this can be uncovered through different assessments. The other assessment, which I mentioned earlier in the week, I used this book here, The Road Back to You by Ian Cron, and that's the Enneagram. All right. And there's also one called, I took this a while back, actually a couple of years ago, and I haven't dove into it, but this is an amazing assessment too. And this is called the EQI, and I'll give a shout out to my buddy, Tim Bonnell, and he's from Eris Insurance Solutions. He gives this to his clients, and man, EQI gets very deep. And I'm just learning about that, so I don't really want to say much. My buddy Jay Sharp just got certified in it, and he loved it. It comes with some type of 360 analysis too, so that'll give you a very deep look at yourself. And also, one thing today, self-assessments really help you uncover blind spots, because when you see the results and the report that comes with the results of your self-assessment, whichever one you take. The disc that I give, it gives you a 30-page report, and it gets deep. It gets very detailed. And what I do is I sit down with my clients or the teams I work with, and I go through their disc, and I really highlight about 10 pages in there, because if you know those 10 pages, you can use the rest of the assessment and really get to know a lot about yourself and the people that you work with. So by uncovering blind spots, and when you hear the word blind spots, don't think of it as a deficiency by any means, but a blind spot can be, because blind spots everybody has them, okay? We all have them, and that is the importance of taking more and more self-assessments, because the more self-assessments you can take, the more that you can uncover some of your blind spots. So a blind spot is simply what other people know about you that you don't know about yourself. So a blind spot might be something that you know about me. If you've been a listener to this show, or you watch on YouTube, or LinkedIn or Facebook, any of those platforms, if you see me, you might know something about me that I don't know about myself. It could be anything. It could be that I say, all right, a lot, which I know I do. All right. But I didn't said it again. I didn't know I said that until I was being evaluated as an instructor early in my Air Force career. So it's just certain things that you get to know about yourself that other people know that you don't. And when you uncover them, the communication and the effective communication and effective just the environment gets better, because the more that we know about ourselves and the more that we know others know about us, the less walls and the less barriers that we have between us. Now, I also wanted to talk about decision-making and the self-assessments, but I'm going to save that for another time. But the DISC really allows you to see how we make decisions. And you know what? I can spend a minute in just talking about this. So as a D, The D's make decisions very decisively, very quick, very decisive. When they make a decision, man, they're going to stick to it and they're going to see it through. The I's, very spontaneous. You give an I something, you ask them a question, they're going to come back and they're going to answer that question very quick. The D's and the I's, less than 1 to 3 seconds, and they're answering your question. The S's and the C's take a little bit longer. They're going to take between 7 and 10 seconds to answer a question and the S's really aren't going to answer a question unless you direct question them a lot of times, or unless they're very, very comfortable with their environment. Now, an S is going to make decisions by conferring with a lot of other team members because they don't want to rock that boat. They want to make sure everybody's happy. So if you ask an S to go out to lunch, they're going to ask everybody on your team where they want to go. And then they're going to kind of weigh and decide. And then they're going to be like, well, this person said no to this restaurant, so we could stop here and maybe pick something up for them. That's the way the S's make decisions. The C's, very methodically. They want all the facts and the figures, very methodical, and they're going to make decisions that way. So that's it for today. Today's challenge is to uncover a blind spot. Go around and ask people what they may know about you that they think you don't know, and see what comes about of it. That's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.